Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the extra part of the Sonic 2 Let's Play. So we're going to go into the options, and we can see a sound test down here at the bottom. And also if you look at the top, you can also select characters, whether you want Sonic and Tails, or Sonic alone, or Tails alone. But down here we got a sound test. Now if we input a certain code, so if we put 1965 07, is it 07? Or is it on, wait, is it, hang on, it's on 0917, sorry. You'll unlock the level select. Now, convert those numbers I just said into a date. 1965 0917. So that's the 17th of August 1965. What's the relevance? It's Yuji Naka's birthday, the creator of Sonic the Hedgehog. But as you can see here, this is the level select, so we can see all the pictures here. And this is why I said the Death Egg looks like the Death Star. See in the image. Let's go to it in fact, so we can see the bad ending. Or the alternate ending, as I call it. Not the bad ending, the alternate ending. I hate when people call this the bad ending. It's not bad. Why call it a bad ending when nothing bad happened? I just call it an alternate ending. I'm just rambling on here. But anyways, we can see here Tails looks up to the explosion in the sky, boards the tornado to see if his friend's okay. Followed by all the flickies. But as we know, Sonic is okay. Comes flying back to Mobius, spinning in the sky. It makes me think, and actually, I'm actually going to point it in that's the sense of realism, because if you went up that high and fell to Earth, because you remember them? Can't remember his name. A couple of years ago, remember the guy that went right up to the sky and did practically the world's largest free fall? Or something, or the quickest or whatever. But he actually went right up to the stratosphere and then jumped down. Basically, when he was falling, he started spinning around uncontrollably, and that's because there was no air to slow him down. But let's go back to the but anyway, that was the bad ending. Tails grabs, Sonic lands on the tornado, and all is good. I was rambling on there, but now in this sound test acts differently to the one in the options, whereas we can now activate more codes. So if we play 01, 09 twice, 2, 1 twice, and then 3 I think it was? Yes, 3. The release date of Sonic the Hedgehog, the 3rd of November 1992, will unlock debug mode. Alright, this was something I was trying to do in Sonic 1, but I just couldn't get it to work for some reason. But basically what we can do is, now we can place objects in and around the stage. So we can place rings, bad necks, screens, checkpoints, or platforms and all that. You see here I'm just plastering down a whole bunch of rings to see just how many objects you can place down just on one screen. So you see now I've reached the limit. So then I turn back to normal, so we can place down 69 objects on the screen from debug mode, which is very kind. So let's spawn a spring. That spring, I've never noticed that monitor. Let's break it. Whoa, I don't think that was to happen. Well, basically, let me explain. That monitor is supposed to be a switch location monitor. It's only available in 2-player mode. Will I ever get to that? Maybe one day. We'll have to wait and see. Now you see here I can spawn a checkpoint, not jumping into it because I can't use debug mode in the special stage. So you can spawn waterfall graphics, the platform, spikes, springs, which would be really funny as I'm going to show off here. I'm going to place a spring there, I'm going to place a spring down here facing upwards, like so, like that. There we go. So I can do this. And I just activate demo mode to get out of it. But there's also this glitched up sprite here. let's just see what this is. Let's place it down. Let's see what it is. Just... Wait, what were animals doing in there? And the axe clearing. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that glitched up sprite is an animal capsule. It's the animal capsule. You can break that and complete a stage. Look, I'm now in Act 2, and I didn't even pass the signpost. How weird is that? But now, ladies and gentlemen, we now switch to Tails, and now, as I promised, hang on, let go. As I was promised, let's now show off the parts of the stages that are iconic to Sonic that I didn't show off in my Let's Play. So first of all, let's go to Chemical Plant Zone and show off the certain part. So here is where a chemical water, purple water. You'd think that's hazard chemicals, considering we're in a chemical plant, but no, it's just water, non-hazardous. Hazardous. But anyway, here's a platform that's iconic. The water now rises. You gotta try and get to the top. If you don't get up quickly enough, you'll drown. But obviously, I can get up really quick. Now, if you fall back down here, you're back to the bottom of the platforming section, and the water doesn't lower. So the whole thing just got a whole lot harder. But I used to die a lot there as a kid because I couldn't do it. Seems simple enough now today, eh? But just go through these hoops, and oh geez, I was really lucky there. And it's very kind, Sega put a platform down there to make sure I didn't fall. But that's where I came down in the alternate pathway that I took in the Let's Play. So here we are in the boss fight. And I'm just going to show off legitimately because I was cheesing it with Supersonic, so I thought why not, let's just show it. Watch those chemicals, they will hurt, and that's how you beat them legitimately. Quite simple that really. Even without Supersonic, these bosses are all like that are really easy. I'm rambling on here because I've got nothing to say about Chemical Plant. But yeah, you think the water's hazardous, but it's not. Don't ask me why, blame Sega. We're going to Aquatic Ruin Zone next, because I need to show off, because I skipped the water in this act. So let's carry on and go and show you the water in this stage. Watch those walls, Grounder likes to hide in there. And he's cheap shotted me a number of times because of that. I think I'm gonna get one in a minute, I think. And I'm trying to get to I'm trying to get see one hit me there. So what I'm trying to do, that's the pathway I took last time. I just jumped up there with Supersonic. I'm actually gonna go this way to show off the stage. So that Grounder there I just destroyed. I didn't show much of the water, but hey, there's water here, you can go into it, whatever. That's as good as you're gonna get from me. Hey look, there's the glitch again. That blooming shrubbery causes all kinds of clipping and deactivates codes for the hitboxes. But anyways, that's your water level. That's your water level. I think yeah, I don't show them off. So then we're off to Hilltop Zone because I cheesed this boss. Let's show you how to beat him legitimately. Now, you don't want to keep bouncing on him, otherwise you'll just fall into the lava. This is the first time I've managed to beat him without getting hurt. You hit him a couple of times, he'll then launch fireballs to the platforms, and you've got to try and avoid them, as well as avoiding his flamethrower. And that's the first time I've been able to beat him without taking any damage. No joke. I always end up getting hurt in this boss fight. But somehow, I managed to do it without getting hurt. So score 1 for the autistic gamer. But let's go off the Sky Chase Zone, because you can see here, we're playing as Tails. Who's piloting the plane? Well, it's Sonic the Hedgehog. Well, it is his plane after all. If we're playing as Tails, the roles are reversed. Sonic will fly the plane. Which I feel is great attention to detail. The Sonic is just really concentrating on flying, just watching where he's going. It's not like Tails who just keeps looking all around like, jittering, like he's looking left, right, straight ahead, left, right, up, up. Get it? You may have seen when I did this place legitimately. So I just play this entire act of Sky Chase Zone as we're chasing down the Wing Fortress. And I get hit there. These guys could be really annoying. I think I said that in the Let's Play where these guys would be really annoying, and I get hit there because plane bounced me onto it. Whatever. But I've played the game as Tails. The reason why I'm not showing him in a special stage, because you've already seen his graphic in a special stage when I was playing for the game legitimately. He does not get a secret. You don't get Super Tails if you get all 7 Chaos Emeralds, which is why I'm not showing off the special stages and getting him all the Chaos Emeralds. Why I didn't bother getting all the Chaos Emeralds. But that's his idle animation. He just yawns. That's all he does. He just yawns. And I get cheap shotted there because I wasn't paying attention. But yeah, if you don't get, but there is secrets in Sonic 3 that I'll be able to show off for Tails, but we'll get to that when we get to that, because there's one more game in between then, in between now and then. I am working on that game, don't worry. I'm working on CD. We'll see that in the new year. Wing Fortress Zone. Now, I'm showing Wing Fortress Zone because I took 2 sneaky shortcuts and cut most of the and jumped most of the stage. Now let's show you the bits I didn't show in here in Wing Fortress Zone. That clucker normally cheap shots me and I'm able to get a jump on him. But here's the first of the bits I didn't show you. You gotta hang on these rails. You can't shimmy across the rails. You have to jump on them and then jump on the platform. And some of these jumps can be really tight, especially if you don't jump on the railing just right. But yeah, I've done this pretty good so far. So I escaped that bit without getting killed. So let's carry on. There's another shortcut to that right there if you use the shield. Where that shortcut will take you, I'll explain later. But anyways, there we go. There's where the panda took the shortcut. The first of 2 shortcuts in the last act. I'm getting nervous. And because I've already taken the normal pathway, I wasn't going through that way again. So I just take the shortcut to get back. You don't need supersonic to get to the fan. You just need to jump into the fan. Sometimes it won't grab you, but sometimes when it does, you can do the shortcut. So anyways, I'm going to go after this extra life, and I got killed by a 1-up. Oh the irony. Oh the irony. Oh the irony. So I thought I got that. I paused it here to try and regain my thought. Because I couldn't believe that just happened. Anyways, let's try that again, shall we? Not taking the shortcut. Not taking the jump lane, taking the shortcut. Because I've already shown you the pathway. Let's try that again, shall we? I could have just jump cut back to here. Now I'm going after this extra life again because I'm needing it. Here we go. And I nearly got crushed again. I nearly got crushed again. Oh boy. Now we're able to hear, well, we were able to hear the Wing Fortress Zone act music. Sounds like a military scene. Whatever, I'm just rambling on here. I go after this extra life. Not extra life, this ring box. I think I just... No, I just don't jump. No, I was going after these 3 first. To get another extra life. And then I try and get this one. But momentum and physics were not having it for me for the first couple of jumps. Well, the first jump. Luckily it did for the second jump. So, Let's go after the second part of the special stage. The stage I didn't show off. That's cheap. That was a cheap placement. But basically, as you know, up there I took a shortcut. Let's go this way because I can't take the shortcut when I'm normal. So I have to take this way, so I have to use the wind turbulence to get across to here. Then I have to use the conveyor belts that power the fan, or the propellers, to get to these platforms that fold away, so you need to be quick. By the way, remember when I said there was a shortcut when I was showing you the first pathway? It would just lead me to here, so I don't use it because it's not really that much useful, because there's better shortcuts. Now those launchers there, don't hold any direction when you're launching off them, otherwise you're falling into the pit below. Let's see. There we go. So now we're off to the boss. I show this boss off because, well, I was cheesing it a bit with Supersonic, and even this with Supersonic, when I tried to do it legitimately, that was still kind of cheating. So let's do this legitimately. So I have to use these platforms to get to the laser, which I missed the first time, so... And as always, watch the bottom of the fans, because they will hurt. So I get 2 shots there, but then the thing activates, and Eggman is just standing there laughing because I can't get at him. 3 shots there, and I got really lucky not to get hurt by the laser. So let's see. There we go, now we're beating him. Eggman's getting away. We have to chase after him, like last time. So let's go after him. Get the extra life and go after him. So he's getting away towards the Death Egg on his rocket. So Sonic, we need to catch up to Sonic with now a rocket attached to his plane, Tornado. We now chase after it. As always, so then we get close enough. We then jump on now. So now we're off to the Death Egg with Eggman. So now head up into the stratosphere. I like how the clouds actually slow down to like already then we've now actually broken atmosphere. So now we're in the stratosphere. So here we go. Into the Death Egg. Here we go. Because we now need to show off Tails' ending. And I just do this run through. See, even as Tails is blooming things a joke. I think I actually show him a gimmick the first time. Do I show off what he does if I let him live? So like, he tries to fake you out here, this when he jumps here. There is another attack he does where I didn't show off, where he'll jump and then he'll launch a set of spikes towards you. And it's pretty rare because I normally defeat him before then. And he does normally try and fake you out. Like when you think he's going to go across the bottom, he'll jump, and when you think he's going to jump, he'll go across the bottom. So yeah. I'm being incredibly reckless. You think my first run through the game would teach me anything, but no, I'm just reckless as always, and I forget this attack and die. Now let's try that again, shall we? There we go. So guys, I will see you at the other side of this cutscene. See ya. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's it. Sonic 1 and Sonic 2 are now officially done. We can move on to Sonic CD. And that is where you'll see me next in 2017. So, ladies and gentlemen, coming up in 2017, the next Let's Plays in the marathon, as well as Sonic Mania. We're really looking forward to that. But that's not coming till spring. We've got other games to deal with. So next up, as I said in part 5 of Sonic, in the last part, we're now tackling Sonic CD. And it's time for some time traveling adventures. Yeah, time traveling adventures now. So ladies and gentlemen, I'm the Autistic Gamer, and I wish you all a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. See you in 2017.